Alright, problem number 18. This is very heavy on notation. That's kind of why I stress it. They're giving you these transformations. They're saying whenever you see the letter R, it represents this change, right? Here's your original coordinates. Well, you're gonna, what happened to our x? It got negated, right? Negate x. And nothing happened to the y, okay? And whenever you see the letter S, here's our originals, and then here's what happens, right? That arrow is telling you, here's the transformation, right? That arrow tells you the transformation. You see your X and your Y? Well, what happened was they got switched. Switch. Okay? So when you see R, you negate X. When you see S, you switch your X and Y's. Okay? You switch their order. And they want to know, what is R open circle S? And that open circle is of. And this is a composition. They want to know, what's the composite transformation of this coordinate? And you have to know, with compositions, you start at the end and you go backwards. So the first thing we're going to do to our coordinate, and I'm going to call it, I'll call it A. Our coordinate A, which is 5, negative 1. We're going to do the transformation S. Right, we're going to transform that by S. So A prime. Now, the rule for S was switch them. Okay? So yeah, A prime is going to be negative 1, 5. And then the next thing we're going to do the transformation R to S, because it's the transformation of this other thing, S. So we're going to do the transformation R to our A prime, and we'll get a double prime. And the R transformation, it tells us negate the X. We're going to negate our X term. So what's the opposite of negative 1? Positive 1. And we're going to keep our Y. So A double prime, the result after the composition of these transformations will be 1, 5. You don't know the notation, this is really tricky.